Hello everybody, back in my original location, yay. Today we are discussing... Oh, by the way, first of all, I forgot to show you this in my X-Men Apocalypse review, but this is the slipcover that I got for X-Men Apocalypse. Pretty sick. But today we are talking about... The Wolverine. Got this movie on Blu-ray. Half price books, $5. Yes! So yeah. Cool stuff. Okay. So, the Wolverine. Let's start off with the good, move into the bad. Now, before we get started, I have not seen the extended R-rated version. I do hear it's quite a bit better. Actually, does this come with the extended edition? Maybe. I haven't popped in this Blu-ray yet, maybe. If it does, then I'm gonna take down this review and review the extended cut. So yeah. Overall, I like the movie. I don't think it's great. I think it's pretty good though. So here we go with my review. The positives is, again, Wolverine is great in the film. I really like how he's kind of devastated and he's kind of broken down after what he had to do, because again, this movie takes place pretty much after The Last Stand, because First Class was kind of never mind. I'm not gonna really try, but he's kind of like down about him having to kill Jean Grey. He's living out in the forest. And then, I really like how he's kind of broken down and he's kind of dealing with the loss of Jean Grey, so I really like how they handle him. And then I like his assistant, well, not an assistant, what's her name? I forget, but it's that girl right there. Yep, she's good in the film. By the way, am I the only one? But I really like that cover. I don't know why. I just really like that cover. But moving on. And I really like the Japanese setting. I like the Japanese setting, because it can like take you to a lot of good action set pieces, a lot of good like dialogues pieces and stuff like that, and cool sets and stuff like that. So I like that. I just said and stuff like that a ton of times. Okay. Sorry. And the action in this movie is pretty awesome too. Now, I hear in the extended cut, I hear in this movie they take out a whole like fight scene with like ninjas. Maybe, I'm pretty sure in the film he does fight like some ninjas, but they like put like arrows in them and stuff. Obviously he doesn't die, because he's Wolverine. The train fight, really cool stuff. The scene where like there's like the funeral and they're trying to like get away on the train, also really cool. And the final fight's also pretty cool also. So there's about 4 action scenes in the film, all of them deliver pretty nicely. And I'd say that's about it for my positives. Let's get into my cons with the film, because the film isn't perfect. It has some flaws. I wouldn't say it has a lot of flaws. It does have quite a bit. Well, I wouldn't say it has quite a bit. It's just that it has some flaws. It's a pretty good movie overall. But into the flaws, one, I find the twist in the film very, very unsurprising. Very predictable that the guy was going to be the Silver Samurai. Really predictable. I saw it coming like when he was on the screen. Not when I was like first introduced, but like a couple minutes in, I knew he was gonna be the villain. In the flashbacks with Jean Grey, not the flashbacks, the scene where like he sees like Jean Grey, really silly and weird. And I find that really like interesting. And the second act slows down quite a bit. It slows down quite a bit and just is a bunch of talky stuff. But some of the talky scenes are important, and I like some of them. But it definitely does slow down considerably than the first act, because I really loved the first act of the film. Second act is by far my least favorite act of the film, because it slows down a lot. The third act is a pro and a con, because it's a really cool fight scene, because it's a great fight scene in there. but in like a really riveting finale. But again, I knew the twist already. A lot of people did. And it just portrays and the third act portrays the film's tone. The film in like the first two acts are very contained, serious, psychological like story piece on Wolverine dealing with stuff like that. The third act becomes very silly and just a big bloated blockbuster thing. And it just betrays the tone of the actual film that feels like I'm watching a different movie. So there's that. So overall, that's my review of the Wolverine. I had pretty much the funnest time actually reviewing this movie. This movie was a ton of fun to review. So share, comment, like, and subscribe, and tell me down below what you think of the Wolverine. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. My grade for the film. Hopefully you're still sticking along for my grade. My grade for the film, I'm gonna give it a B+. I think it's pretty good. I won't say it's great. I think it's pretty good though. Movie review. If I give it out of 10, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. I think it's a pretty good movie. So yeah, comment down below what you think.